Hello again. I was sorry to hear of Jimmy Carter's death because I always thought that he was a thoroughly decent and honest man, trustworthy and well intentioned. Unfortunately, this didn't stop him being played for a mug by the more unscrupulous leaders with whom he had to deal. He seemed such a welcome change from Nixon and Ford, whom he replaced, one of whom was foul-mouthed and devious, and the other a little dim-witted. But Carter's presidency was a disaster for the world. His tolerance and plain dealing appeared to other countries as weakness. When the Iranians seized the staff of the American embassy and held them as hostages in 1979, it left the United States looking helpless. The attempted rescue mission the following year was a miserable failure, and it was the fact that Carter was so determined to be reasonable and anxious to avoid war which of course encouraged the Russians to invade Afghanistan. As soon as Reagan was elected, the Iranians backed down at once and released the hostages. Good people do not always make good leaders. Barack Obama was a decent and good person, but also a weak president. For my own part, I would rather have the free world led by a strong man who will not allow countries like Iran to get away with murder, which is why, personally, I think that Trump is the best bet for us in the coming years if we really want a tough man who will spearhead the free world.